Hello. So, hey guys, today I'm gonna explain the basic concepts like useRef, fragments, and some custom hooks, and we will be continuing yesterday's class of rolling up the state a little bit. So, let's start with useRef. useRef. What is useRef? In React, useRef is a hook that provides a way to create a reference to the it provides a way to the it provides a way to create a reference or a value or a DOM element. It provides a reference basically. Okay, so let's just import the useRef. So we have imported it. useRef characteristic is that it persists across renders. I mean, if let me explain about the use state. If we write the syntax, if we see the syntax of use state, if we save if we create a variable in a use state, it will trigger a re-render across the component, but useRef does not trigger re-render. It creates a reference to the value or a DOM element. Okay, so it doesn't trigger re-render. Changing the value of ref does not cause the component to re-render. Okay, we will be changing the value. We will be I mean, it's like to make no re-renders, we will use syntax of useRef as ref dot current reference occur. No, it's not reference occur. Ref. I mean, we will define ref too. It's like const ref equals to useRef. Yeah, it's very basic, I know. So let's start with an example. Let's just clear it all. We will import React, and we will also import useRef as well. Okay, after importing it, let's create one component, input component. If you function focus input, it's a component. So we'll be creating a reference to store the input element. Let's create it. It's a step one. What's a step one? Let's I mean, let me show you in Algebra. Step one is create a reference to store the input elements. Okay, that's a step one. And what's a step two? Step 2 is define the function to focus the input. We will be focusing the input, and to do that we will be defining a function. Define the function, my bad, to focus input. And step 3 will be attach the reference to the input element. Step 3 will be put to the okay. These are the 3 steps. for creating an useref for you creating or using an useref custom useref hook. Okay, so these three we will be use ref excuse me, yeah, use ref is these three things. Let's write the code and let's see that. We have created a function, right? Let's just create a reference to store the input element. Const input ref equals use ref null, and use ref is same as use state. Use state is we will be declaring two variables. We'll be using array destructuring. That's not array destructuring, I think. Yeah, it's, I don't know about that. But use state allows us to define two variables, but reference useRef is allows us useRef is used to define only one variable. And the major difference between useState and useRef is useRef majorly doesn't cause re-renders to happen, unlike useState, which causes frequent re-renders to happen. Okay, so let's create and focus element, a focus function, a function to focus. Const handle focus equals, it's a function, right? I bet. Yeah, we will be accessing the DOM node and call the focus method. What we'll be going to do, what are we going to do in this function is we will be accessing the DOM node and call the focus method. Okay, yeah, it's just, yeah, we will be doing that by input ref. It is a variable we created here. Input ref equal input ref dot current dot focus. I even I don't know about this syntax. Let's just chat GPT it. Control C. Explain this syntax. So it is saying that the syntax input ref main variable we created dot current dot focus is commonly used in React when working with refs to directly interact with DOM element. It is commonly used in React when working with references to directly interact with DOM element. Let's break it down in steps. Input ref is a way, it's reference object, it's not variable. Sorry, my bad. 1 minute. So we have paused it, guys. Sorry for mistake. Okay, so what are we doing? We are understanding the syntax of input ref dot current dot focus. So it is commonly used in React. It is used when working with references to directly interact with DOM elements. Let's break it down in steps. It's input ref minute controls. Yeah, input ref is a reference object created using useRef in a functional component, or create ref in a class components. We'll be using functional components only. We will not be using class components. It is heck of a hard thing. That's what they told me. Okay, so yeah, refs are to access and manipulate DOM elements directly. Dot current. What is dot current is that the current property of the reference object holds a reference to the actual DOM element. The current property of the reference object holds a reference to the actual DOM element. In this case, input element. It holds a reference to the actual DOM element. Yeah. Okay. So dot focus is a built-in JavaScript method that moves a cursor into input fields, making it active and ready for user input. So we'll be using like this: const input ref is equals to useRef null, creating a reference which points to null, and we are creating a function in a component which like setting focus to input field. We'll be using more userefs later in the later parts of the our React journey. So we'll be using like this. Yeah, that's end of the component. And yeah, my bad. I should mention the return statement. Return a div element. We can also use React fragments, but we'll be using div element. Yeah, there is nothing to do much. And now I'm going to explain about fragments. Fragment is in React, a component can return a single parent element, but it can contain multiple children within the single parent. Let me show you an example. With a component, it's an app component, right? Yeah, my bad. Import React from React ctr1 function app it's a component in app, and let's just return some div value. Let's just say h1 tag. Hi there, and we'll be exporting this app component. Export app. Oh, what is wrong in this line? It's a component, right? Component does return the returns. It has return statement. It's generally a wrong code. I mean, it doesn't have React React fragments or any div something. So right code is to use this React fragments, and we'll be copy pasting that thing here. Yeah, it is the right thing. See how it is not showing error, unlike the previous one which shows an error. Let's just save the file. Sorry, export default. When we are writing, there may be so many errors, but don't lose the temper or don't lose the focus, guys. It is a stepping stone. So this is fragments, and I've explained useRef. In next video I'll be explaining custom hooks. Let's just roll up the state by explaining. I think I have explained everything in rolling up the state, right? Light bulb example, I've explained light bulb example. And I think um, we can use something without passing it to the light parent variable, right? I don't know what I'm saying, but prop drilling, yeah, prop drilling. If we are passing the children values for every underlying component, then it's not a correct syntax, I think. Yeah, uh, that's called prop drilling. Prop drilling occurs when you need to pass data from higher level component to down to the lower level component that is several levels deep in the component tree. This often leads to the following. This often leads to the complexity and maintenance issues. So we should maximum avoid prop drilling. So for the avoiding of the prop drilling, we generally use like we will use context API. Yeah, to avoid the prop drilling, we will use context API. Context API. What is the context API? Context API is a powerful feature in React that enables you to manage state across application more effectively. You get it, right? It allows you to manage the state. You have seen the diagram, right? Wait, let me show you the diagram. 1 minute. Where is that? Yeah, part 1. You prop drilling. Let me open that. Yeah, let me just copy paste this. I cannot do that, right? Oh wow, that is awesome. I cannot do that, but wait, I'll do this instead. No, I can't do this either. Duplicate it and paste. No, not bad. I cannot show you guys. Yeah, I think I can show like this. Yeah, you can see it, right? Just close it. Yeah. What is prop drilling is that if we are sending the children from app to light bulb as well as to light switch, it is prop drilling. For it is like sending every property of the every state variable of the app component throughout all the components, from higher level components to the lower level components. It's called prop drilling. So to avoid this prop drilling, we will use context API. Context API allows you to manage the state across application more effectively. Uh, it still uses it is the opposite of the prop drilling, which if we want to use a state variable which is an app component which will be used by light bulb, if we want to use that state variable, we can define the context in the I guess, yeah, we can define the context in the app component, and we can use that context in the light bulb. If you want if light bulb only want bulb on variable, right? Yeah. So by the context, we can only we can inherit the property of the bulb on component, bulb on state, or we can also inherit the property directly from the app component through the context API. We can also inherit the property of we can also inherit the um, set bulb on variable as well. So that's the thing. Yeah, I will be moving this here. So the main jargon of context API is Hmm. Excuse me. 8. Yeah. uh, this is created the context wait a minute. Context API is created using syntax or whatever you say, something like react dot create create context. It's like a black box. React dot create context. um, it serves as a container. It serves as a container for the data you want to share. If it lacks as a container, uh, the provider will be the component. This component wraps in our case it will be app component. App component will wraps the part of the application and provides a context value to all the descendants. It's like, let me show you. um, this is app component. App components wraps the part of the application. Context is a part of the application which provides a context value. So it provides this context value to the other parts of the descendants, other parts of the descendants of the React application. There are mainly like oh my god, it's so hard. Why it's not selecting? Oh man, how do we cut this? Okay, cut this. Yeah, I'm saying that just like this. It can be here. It'll be yeah. So what I'm saying that is, if this is app components, and app components wraps a whole 3 components, but it's like it's a common ancestor for these both components. It'll be like black box for these both components. So if we want to send props as a children to these components, we normally send through, like, we'll be sending props for children from props as children to this component, and this component will send it to this and this. But this is called prop dealing. uh, by using the context API, we'll be creating the uh, context API value. We will be using a part of application that provides a context value, and we will be providing it by the app component. And the descendants, I mean, these are the consumers. It will be not going through here. It will be going directly to the here. These descendants will use by use context value. So that's the thing, guys. We will be defining the context here. It is defined by using count context. Const count context equals create context. We'll be creating the context in the app component, and we will be providing the provider for the count context with a new function count context provider, will be passing children. I mean, these children are something. I mean, we will be if we are deriving any other components in any other descendant component, so that there will be children, right? These children might be something, I don't know. Yeah, you just read it. So state, I defined a use state react hook. So const count, set count, use state, return dot provider. Yeah, some that's thing happen. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Thank you guys for staying this far with me. Don't think 25 minutes video, I guess. 25 minutes video. Thank you guys. Stay safe. Goodbye.